Hi guys, welcome back to another video. And today, I'm going to tell you how to survive Reddit. How to survive it. Because there's a lot to it. Like, trust me, just some bad things I went through, some good things, and I don't want anyone to go through that. So, I don't care if it gets 0 views, 1 view, 1,000 views, or 7 views. I'm still going to post this video because people need to be informed of Reddit. We can't have the next generation go to Reddit and then get mentally overwhelmed. Oh, let's get into it. Okay, so first off, I want to say, when you get to Reddit, there's posts like this. There's comments. There are, there's ads over here like promoted, and then there's things called subreddits. And we're going to break it down to you, each one. First, let's go to posts. So, when you make a post, we're going to see what this post is. 2+ years between 7 episode seasons is pathetic and unacceptable. So, first off, the title has to be clear, simple, and engaging, and complete. And you don't want to miss out important details. So, basically, he said this was good because, like 2+ years between just 7 seasons can doom it. So, what as a reader I can think, why does he think 2+ having a big gap between 7 episodes of seasons unacceptable? So it's simple, it's clear, and it's not missing out anything. But let's see what the actual post is. The popular and very good series The Last of Us just wrapped up its 2nd season, 7 episodes. The 3rd season expected in 2027. I think back to a series like Lost, a groundbreaker TV landscape changing series, often considered one of the greatest of all time. 20+ episode seasons every year for 5 of its 6 seasons. 1 year was 40 episodes because of the writer's strike. I think it's the writer's strike. I argue that the first 3 seasons achieved and maintained a level of mystery and suspense never before seen on TV. I don't know the show, so if anyone knows the show, comment down below. Of course, there was lots of other quality shows that consistently deliver 20+ episode seasons year after year. 24 Blind Spot, Alice, The Black, Less Northern Exposure, and the list goes on. Audiences say are getting ripped off. It's not about maintaining quality. It's about lazy sets, spoiled writers, producers, and broken delivery. 3 years between seasons of Strange Things. Nearby the same for Westworld. By the time a new season arrives, all viewers may not even remember or even care about what they saw previously. Bring back longer seasons and yearly seasons. So it makes sense. Like, he talks about how there's a lot of good shows that had season year after year, and why that they wouldn't remember it. And someone agrees. So that's one thing I want to make a post, because the good thing about the post is the person agrees that it didn't make something wrong. If we just said this is unacceptable, and said that the show is really bad, the characters were there was lots of bad characters, the dressing was really ugly and stuff, that would be off topic, and people be what? The title and description doesn't match. So yeah. One good thing is that you see how this is long, right? Parentheses and stuff, sections and stuff. Well, one thing you would want to do is you want to do voice typing. You want to do voice to text. And one thing I like to use is Flow. Flow is a voice to text thing that's better than Apple. You have the homepage, notes, dictionary. Okay. So basically what Flow is, you will go here. Okay, not that. Okay, so basically what Flow is Flow is a voice to text thing that's better than your Apple. Okay, basically Flow is a voice to text thing that's better than your Apple. So say you see this over here. It works, but if you go to but when you do Flow, it does so much. You can't see it right now, but basically if I say parentheses, this is the best thing ever, and in parentheses, and then I do a space and new line. Additionally, this is blah blah blah. I like this so much, and yeah. For example, I would say one animal I like is lions. Lions feels like the Lion King so much about a mermaid that's like lost. Okay, when you put it here, it does parentheses. It does quotation marks, and puts this in an even like paragraph. Actually, it does punctuations, while it doesn't do that much like comparison. So basically, I like Whisper because it's more clear, and I don't have to like type it like where when you do flow. See, I'm just like I can't type all of that. That's why I like doing voice to text. It's like so much easier. Some people might say like it doesn't hear what everything said. Here's proof. Whisper show like so much more. So try Whisper today. Put a link below. And this is not a sponsor because my channel is too small to have a sponsor. It's just like I'm using a affiliative link, and I think it's really cool. Anyways, back to the video. Okay. Okay. Now, when you comment. Okay. Now let's go back to comments. So basically, also I'm on the anonymous tab. So this is not mine. This is anonymous. So this isn't my search history. Just random stuff, which I'm not a fan about. Let's do this one. Okay. So first we have to do second we're gonna do comments. So as you know, comments, be ready. People can downvote you for any reason. Like someone said like they can downvote you because your avatar. It could be even because your avatar or just a random reason. Let's talk about also upvotes and downvotes. So this person is saying for example, what's the fastest you ever seen a marriage end? This person said, my dad's a photographer and did a fair share wedding. He did one about 10 years ago on a Saturday, and then got a call on Monday that the wife had killed herself and the family wanted all the pictures unedited and immediately. He sent everything he had and returned payment right then and there. It was really, really sad. So basically, and let's see, she got 10.7 thousand upvotes. I think the reason is probably that like she didn't answer the question what the fastest was, and it was sad but also engaging of like how her dad was a photographer, so she knew. If she said like I watched like a TV show and it was like a TV show and it was like up and the couple died, it's like not like as like a real life version. Also, it's good. Don't put names in the comments, so you want to keep it anonymous. Also, the grammar is good, so you can go like from each sentence, split it up. Now let's talk about arguing. This happened with one of my dad's best friends almost 10 years ago. He was an Army vet with a lot of mentors here. I think he was set on doing it, but he just wanted to make sure the bride would have military benefits after he died. It was a small wedding, and they were funded by catering. It was really exciting. Oh, and he said the bride was also Army vet, so the things like just chill. They're also talking about like things they experience about like brides and death and Army vets. So this is a peaceful thing. So if your comment has like lots of like it's about like a lot of people. What is it? If just some comments about like connections and like similarities people have of the story, then you're getting a lot of upvotes. That's why everyone has upvotes. Is keeping it chill. That's what you have. Now let's find a bad reason. Okay, so now here is a bad one. Basically, it says Wayne gets stuck next to a couple arguing. Okay, I don't know what this is. So there's someone said, you know Jacob isn't signing up for that S. No. And it said now Jacob and the girl on the phone both get on the left and turn opposite way of the couple to get to know each other better. Basically, now let's talk about deleted. So basically what this is so you might see a comment that says deleted. It's either, there's two things. Either the comment gets deleted or the comment and the user gets deleted. It can't just be user because if the user's deleted, the comment would be deleted. if the user's deleted but the comment isn't, then show me because that's not normal. So he's basically he probably said something inappropriate or something that he got negative 111. And he said, I'm not going to pick a fight with a stranger on a ski lift or argue a fun though, and I hope we grow up eventually. Just as like having an argument and how he right now has 0, but he has negative 111. People don't like what he said. This is him again. Oh, there's another one. His kind of both got deleted. And like this got deleted, so that's the example of what you don't want. The thing is, I don't know what he said though, but like be careful like what you say. So so basically for here, the top comment has the most upvotes, unless you go here and you can sort. I think it's okay. So just like the top, there's the best. I don't know what the difference is, but there's old, there's new, there's Q&A, it's just controversial. I'm gonna go with the controversial. So I guess it's maybe based on AI, but yeah. So basically, when you go, it's eventually gonna be the top comments, unless you switch the sorting thing. So if you want the newest comments, then you can do like that, and vice versa. Okay, now let's go to replies. So basically, I'm gonna go to a different one. Okay, so now we have this. Basically, it's a video of like someone reaching, and like when you press open the door automatically opens. It's basically what you're seeing like on those like say in schools or like places. It's just like at your house. For example, replies like, so someone says, so basically it's the starting comment. Does it automatically lock your door? And she said, the op says, yes, I can unlock the phone. Hey, what's an op? Oh, if you didn't know, a op is basically, basically the op, it's not overpowered. So the person is not overpowered. It just means operator, which is basically like the leader and stuff. So when you make a comment, you're the op. So you're basically the op. You could kind of be overpowered, but it means operator. It's short for operator. There's two types of ops: overpowered and operator. Anyways, it said yes, they can lock my phone, and it said don't drop it. And someone said I'm following you right now. And it also said like what about manually if the Wi-Fi goes down? You can open it off your phone if you set up that way. And like Alexa, so it's basically like a back and forth, like asking additional comments. Make sure like you don't disagree, argue. We saw it last time. Maybe if we go to controversial, let's see. I know like this. So this is an example. He said, "I like this guy. Hope you see more posts on his way. He just needs a cape and a hero name." It got downvoted. This is one thing. I don't know why that would get downvoted, but because it says 0. So I don't know if like y'all got. So yeah, I know about replies. So yeah, just a lot of negative things. So basically with replies, be respectful, and yeah, be respectful and don't. You can't disagree, but make sure you can't get downvoted for like anything. It's gonna happen, but if everything works out, there might be more people who are either not down for you for. There might be more people if you say a nice comment. There might be more people who will either up for you or not do anything than downvote you. So like 2/3 against 1/3. So you're probably still fine unless you do. But if you do a negative comment, of course you get downvoted. Also, if someone replies to you, say for here, you reply pretty cool, but what if someone only when closes the other part? I tested out my door, but pressing down abilities. That's basically the answer. He could say okay, but you don't really have to answer it if it's like that. If it's like quiet regime, like with that and it's weird, you could say he responded. I don't know. Okay, I don't want to say that. When there's a question, you can like respond, or like if someone doesn't get it, that's when you can respond. Lastly, I want to talk about ads. Okay, so basically, ads like I think basically what ads do is it keeps Reddit free, and because Reddit is free, you don't have to pay for it. But the downside is you need ads because if you don't, it will go bankrupt because the only way they would be making money is premium. And I think, and if people don't buy premium, they need like another way. So that's why just ads. What you can do is if you buy Reddit Premium, and it's like in your account settings, like either way there, you can basically when you go there, you can buy Reddit Premium and you can like turn off ads and stuff. I usually like ignore ads, like look at see just all post. There's an ad and I just skipped it. I only post. It might be different. So I think it's different than YouTube. Like it's not really like an ad. It's different. But yeah, and then make sure like if you check the ads, make sure like it's from if the ads are the company like say Spotify or Target, which like people like know of, then like you can click on it unless you already have it. If it's not, then like see if you really want it, and if you do, then like make sure you have a safe browser or VPN on when you click on it. But I suggest don't unless you like make sure it could be a scam. But like you like check with your parents or like search it up search it up individually. Don't like, click on the link and like see if like what could make this a scam. Like if it says free Robux, then I think that would be a scam. But if it says like Robux gift card giveaway, then I think you can click it. But the moment it asks you for your credit card, then go away. I made another video on that about like free Robux scams. If you want to check it out on my channel, go ahead. Okay, now the last thing we're going to do is subreddits. This is basically the main thing in Reddit, and I think it might be more important in the comments because you can't comment on a thing without subreddits. Like, you can't reply without a comment, you can't comment without a post, and you can't post without a subreddit. So, yeah, that's basically why. For my subreddit, I'm sorry, I have to do Apple because I'm an Apple fan. Okay. So basically what you have to do is pick the right subreddit for your post. This talks about Apple. Apple considers film next year the iPhone. Apple announces. Say if you were to do Apple TV, it's the Apple TV Portraits meet TV OS. If you do Apple Music, thoughts on logos, new Apple. So it's about that. If you do, let's say, you can use Seymour for the rules, and one of the rules. So it says all posts must be directly related to Apple. Remove any posts that are only vaguely related to Apple. So you can post be removed, and so it has to be. So in most subreddits have that, so make sure it's related because if you're on like, say if you're in a soccer subreddit but you're talking about cars, then unless it was like Messi rode this car to his game and now this car is going to increase in value, unless it's like that, then like it's gonna get like removed. I'm also just over 1 million subreddits, so you're not gonna be like, I can't find anything. The subreddits for like your community, like for example, if we do New York, there's a lot of New York stuff. If we want to do, say let's do a Jeep, there's Jeep here, and then say if we do, let's do Manchester City, or United, I guess, there's one here. So there's a lot of communities. I recommend you get one like either thousands or millions. If anyone, or over 100,000. If one has under 100,000 members, then it's not really, it's gonna be less low quality unless it's like really active. Always read makes it read and also also remember, but make sure say say we go to soccer. Okay, soccer's cool. Yeah, what you want to do is like, it says look bro, the Minecraft movie on a soccer subreddit is actually insane. Okay, anyways, always read the rules. So you want to spend some time reading posts. What are people talking about? And get a feel, see what are people doing. You can go to like soccer, and you can like look at the flares, like which ones. You can see like, say if I want to talk about messy, I can type in messy and see how people are talking about messy and how much comments I might get from it. It looks like it's a lot. It looks over 100. Some even get like over 1,000. So yeah, make sure to look at that. Many subreddits also have posting restrictions, so you might have to like have a certain amount of comma, which you get for upvotes and downvotes, then net upvote or something. Also might be account age, email, the identity verification. Most subreddits are just like comma minimum, but like I used to have comma minimum, but like I think the subreddit is like if you just like post, I think basically when you start out like on new to Reddit, so you start here, so you can just like comment here and build up. When I first started, I started on Minecraft. I don't think Minecraft has one, or Minecraft Bedrock. So that's why. So find some that don't. Yeah. Also, there are some. The most important thing is do a separate thing on Reddit of like safe for work and not safe for work. Basically, safe for work or SFW is like things that are like appropriate, and NSFW is like things that are like inappropriate. So make sure you have like the safe option on, so you see safe stuff. And if you post in like a NSFW community, it will only show NSF. It will think your account is NSFW. I don't know about the vice versa though. So if you don't want inappropriate things, mark make sure you have the safe. But if you don't really care, then you can put the non-safe. But also make sure like search before posting, because the question might be answered. Like say if I want to do like what's like the newest iPhone, I can go to iPhone here, newest iPhone, and make sure like just like filters here, and filter you can do past year. It's not loading. Okay, so now like it says like 15 Pro Max or something, and if it's not clear, so like then you can like post with it. So like and then posting in bigger subreddits are like good. Some people could grow your own subreddit, but like I don't recommend growing your own subreddit because it's hard. There's a lot of competition. So do a soccer subreddit, it's hard to compete when it's like 4 million people, and basically gonna kind of be like Discord, which I'm kind of available, like I think, but like basically people are gonna like come into community and just be mean about it and leave, which is basically like a Discord server. So if you're running a Reddit, it's kind of like running a Discord server. So if you can't run a Discord server, then you can't run a subreddit. And I think yeah. Anyways, this is basically all I wanted to say about the Reddit. There's more things to survive as a new user, and unfortunately, there's not a lot of videos, and they don't talk about everything. So just basically explore around, because I think people can tell you 60%, but 40% of the things I learned in Reddit were basically on my own. But because I didn't have this, it's actually more of 80%. So, but with this, I tell you like base 60% of Reddit. 40% you're gonna like learn on your own, and you're gonna like probably know like how to manage it. So, anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Stay safe out there, and make sure to like just subscribe and like the video, and turn on notifications for some more videos. And I will see you next time. Bye. I want to give a shout out to this guy who helped me plan the video. I had a script for this, and I need to double check my facts. So this guy helped me a lot. If you ever need help, go to Reddit help, and this guy should help you. I just want to give a shout out to him.